Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a special guest.
We're engaged.
We're engaged. So I brought my boyfriend. I keep saying boyfriend.
Fiance.
Fiance.
Drill it into your head. I'm your fiance. She's my fiance, guys.
It just sounds weird.
The
I
girlfriend
like it.
title has.
Can you see it?
No, like get up and put it right there.
Wait!
You see it's blurry.
Let it focus.
Oh, pow! Look at that. Look at that shit.
Okay, it's fine because you guys couldn't see it really well there, but I have a bunch of videos and I'm gonna be popping videos here of the ring and some photos that our photographer, like he had hired a photographer. We'll tell you about the story, but he had a photographer, so we're gonna put the pictures as we talk about the story and photos of the ring and whatnot. But really quickly, we're just gonna talk about how we met first and then what led up to now and like your thing of the proposal. And then I'll just jump in, bounce off of you, you know, because you're the one that planned it and you're the one that went. Christian has pictures when he went to the jeweler, the day and whatnot, so I'll throw those in here too.
Yeah, I was supposed to film so much more, but I was just so nervous and there's so much stuff going on, getting the ring and all that. Every time, like the process of the whole proposal, I would get home and I would just be like, shit, I forgot to film that. And it was every time I did that, I would get home like, I forgot to film that too. So I have like one video that's like 2 minutes of me just talking about the whole process. So I'll send it to Melanie. It was on my phone, but I have an iPhone, so the quality is pretty good.
So basically, me and Christian met in school. We're high school sweethearts. We've been together now in January. He asked me out, when was it? January 13th of 2013. Me and Christian always like were very flirty because we actually met when I was in middle school. I was in 7th grade, he was in 9th grade. And he always had this little thing for me, but he was always so shy.
I was very shy.
And Christian finally had the courage to ask me out when I was a sophomore. And he was a senior. And then
we always wiggled our way back to each other. And that ended up happening for sure of my senior year, her sophomore year.
Yeah. So he asked me out January 13th of 2013 with like at my friend's house. It was the rose petals and then he asked me out and we've been together ever since. We've never broken up.
Nope.
We did long distance. Christian went to LSU for like 2 years. So we did that too and that's it. We've been together ever since. He came back to Miami and we've been together here for 3 years. So we're going to be 6 years now, January 13th. And that's it basically. So
and now we're here.
Now we're engaged.
Crazy. But
so, what's the story?
alrighty guys, how we doing? My name is Christian Pelaez. I am Glambymel's, Melanie's boyfriend of 6 years. 6 years. We met early in high school, so I guess you would say that we are high school sweethearts. And I'm sorry, I'm recording this on my iPhone, so the light and everything might be a little shaky. So today's the day before the big day, as I mentioned, and I am so nervous. I'm anxious. I want this to happen already. Not that I want to get it over with, but I just want to get the anxiety out of the way. Although I'm very, very excited. Melanie is a special girl, and I'm sure all you guys that follow her know that, because she's amazing, not just in makeup and what she does, but she's just an amazing person, and she's so easy to fall in love with, and that's what caught me the second, we met. Right down here, let me see how I can, because the flip thing and this damn update, I don't know how to do it. Here is the ring. I'm on my way home now. I just checked out the place that I am going to propose to her, and I got the ring, so we are good to go. Thank you guys. I will see you soon.
How did the day start out? What did you make me do?
What happened was the day before, she was heading home from work, right? And the most important thing for me to do was get her to call off of work on Friday. And I contacted some of her coworkers and her boss, hey, I'm planning.
Remember, guys, I work at BoxyCharm.
Yes. So I got in contact with them. I was like, hey guys, I'm planning on proposing to Mel on Friday. So whatever we could come up with for her to miss work, let's do it. So I ended up finding a way to telling her, hey, let's come up with something so we can take the day off of work on Friday. I know you've had a lot on your plate, as have I. So let's just have the day to relax and have a date day. I don't know, go to lunch, go to brunch, do something nice. And
I didn't think anything of it because he normally always does cute shit all the time. And he's like, fuck it, babe, let's just go here. Or screw it, babe, let's just go to Orlando. Like, we always do things very impulsive, like very...
She was heading home, I was like, babe, just call out tomorrow. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah. So
he's like, just call out. And I'm like, he's like, I'll call out Saturday. I don't want to go to work Saturday. So I was like, okay, whatever. You know, Christian normally always does this. And I've always, you know, well, the place that we went to where he did it at, I've always wanted to go to one of those places. So I just thought it was like a cute day date. I originally thought he was going to take me to get tacos because we were driving towards Homestead, which is here in Florida, and like they have the best tacos over there. So basically I just got up and he told me to get ready, be ready by 11.
I told her be ready by 11. I went to pick her up, and the place that we went to is called Schnebly Winery. It's in the Redlands, Florida. It's deep into a lot of field, a lot of open land. It's a gorgeous place. It has great scenery. It has unique different types of wines, like guava flavored wines and mango flavored wines. It's really cool.
They have an avocado one.
They have an avocado one, exactly. So we got there, and I told her, hey, you know, I didn't know what to say because there's a lot of people walking around. So I was like, hey, I think the place opens at 12:30, so give me a second.
So I waited, no, but I was fine waiting in the car. I didn't think anything of it because there was so much grass, and I would like to get into the winery, which was really nice. So I was like, yeah, make sure that it's open because I'm not going to walk all the way over there in my heels because I was wearing like wedges, and I'm not going to walk over there and if it's not closed. So just get down and make sure, and that's it. So I didn't think anything.
Because employees were, it wasn't customers walking around, it was just employees walking in the front, so it looked like it was closed. And that's the excuse I gave. I was like, hey, just give me a couple seconds, let me go in and make sure it's open. You know, because I've never been to this place before. I walk in, I speak to the owner, and the owner knew everything that was going on. Coincidentally, the place got closed down the night before without me knowing. I had gone the day before to plan everything and make sure everything was going to happen. It was all good. The employee said, everything's good, perfect, you're good to go. My photographer gets there before us, and she texts me saying, hey, the place is closed, Christian. I was like, what do you mean the place is closed? And she's like, yeah, some company closed it down for a music video and they paid her in cash at 7 o'clock at night. So my heart sank. My heart dropped, but thank God for Danielle, our photographer. She talked... she
was amazing.
She was great. She talked our owner, the owner of the winery, into giving me at least 30 minutes to get it done. So I told her, perfect. That's all I needed. I walk in, I tell the owner, thank you so much. I give the owner the ring so that I have a little sign that I set up with the photographer and the owner. When I grab both of Melanie's hands, that means it's go time. So I gave the ring to the owner. I take Melanie, I walk to the car.
Yeah, like he brings me back and he tells me like, oh, okay, so this is where we went to. So I saw the sign and it said winery. So I was like, oh, it's where the winery. I love wineries. I've always wanted to come, whatever. So we just walk in. I thought it was so beautiful and whatever. And the outside is beautiful. So he's like, babe, well, let's see the outside so you can see it. It's so nice. So I was like, oh, okay.
In my head, I know I only have about 20 minutes left until they close everything down.
Yeah.
So I'm panicking a little bit, but I order about a couple glasses of wine just to get it, to make it as least obvious as possible.
Yeah. But basically we got right to it. So we went to go see the waterfall or whatever, and I wanted to see the fishies because any type of animals I always want to see. I'm like, oh my god, fishies. And he was like, I guess trying to get my attention. So he was like, well, babe, and then he wanted like to turn me around because it was like a little bridge. And then I
told her the first things that it's funny. Yeah, it's funny because once I turned her around, I grabbed both her hands. I was like, well, babe, it's been almost 6 years, and I went blank after that.
Yeah, we don't remember what happened after that.
I know, obviously, I spoke, I said what I felt, what came out of my heart.
He said something, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Exactly, but it was just so, everything was such a blur that I can't even remember. It's funny, because after it ended up happening, well, let me not get ahead. So I grabbed both her hands, the owner and the photographer run out to get ready, and obviously once she saw the owner hand me the ring.
Yeah, I saw the box, and I was like...
She started going, no, she started crying. And she was going, no. I was like, and in my head, I whispered to her, like, wait, like, do I stop? Do you know?
No, I'm like, no, go.
No, she goes, keep going. I was like, okay. And I said what I wanted to say. I got on my knee. I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. And
I started crying like crazy. I was shaking like crazy.
She was crying. I could barely get the ring onto her because her hand was.
I was like this. I looked like I was on a problem.
Awesome.
I was like this. Amazing. And I already had my promise ring on that I've had for 6 years, basically. So I took. That's why you see in the picture.
I gave her that promise ring like 6 months into us dating.
Yeah.
I was 17 and she was 15. And look at us. That promise ring
So
works. I'm telling you guys.
know, guys. You never know. Like, all of his friends were like, you're crazy to give her a promise.
Like, promise rings are stupid. You never work. All my friends say that we're the only promise ring that they've seen that actually have worked and have stuck together.
And we lasted we're still long lasting, but I never lost the ring. I always wear it. So I obviously took it off, and then he put the ring on me, and I didn't even look at the ring. Like, I don't really care about a ring or a wedding or anything like that. I care about...
You better care about the ring.
I don't know, but... so whatever. So I didn't look at the ring. I didn't see the size. I didn't see the clear. I didn't care about anything at that moment. Just the fact that he just asked me to spend the rest of my life with him. So I was crying. I was kissing him. I was like, how did you... I'm like, wait, did you ask my dad?
In the middle of everything, she's like, you talk to my parents? Guys, I've had this set up.
But I care about my family so much, and I always want my family a part of everything. So
I told her, of course I talk to your parents. I've had this set up since, what day is it today?
You had the ring since September.
Today is November 19th.
And I didn't know that.
The day that we proposed was the 16th, right? It was the 16th. And I've had the ring since September 13th. It wasn't even the plan. I was just going to go to check out estimates and see how the ring looks and put a ring together. And we ended up putting the ring together over at Freddy's, me and Jordan, one of the guys that took care of me.
They're amazing over there.
Amazing at Freddy's. And he put the ring together, and I said, I need to get it now. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. There's no point in me going over there, coming back, waiting a couple months. I told him I have to get it now.
Yeah.
The time got closer.
My mom played it off really well because she never knew anything.
As the time got closer, I spoke to both of them on a date, and of course, the best part was her dad. Her dad was like, yeah, of course, man, don't worry about it. In Spanish. Don't
He's
worry.
like, what the fuck are you waiting for?
Yeah,
just
he's
do
like, of
it
course,
already.
just
He
do
was
it.
so happy.
The conversation about the wedding, about the proposal, lasted 30 seconds, and after that, we went back to talking sports or talking Lakers or whatever.
Yeah.
Sports that we always talk about.
Literally been my parents have known us since we were like. My parents have known him since he
we
was
were
a baby.
children.
Like,
yeah.
You know, so. It's crazy. I know I'm 21. He's 23, but like we've been together almost 6 years.
Yeah,
it's
her
like,
her family's my family.
It's crazy. Yeah,
It's
like my parents have adopted me.
This is my second family, so they were awesome.
They were excited. I was freaked out, and then the photographer had asked us to take pictures after, so she did like engagement photos, which was really nice. She's amazing. I already told her I'm booking you for my wedding, so I'm very excited about that. Like, I called my mom crying. I FaceTime my mom crying. My brother already has known forever. My sister knew 2 hours before. Stephanie can't hold a secret, so Christian had to tell her literally 2 hours before.
I told her sister on the way to go pick up Melanie. I was like, hey Steph, by the way,
I'm proposing.
In about an hour and a half I'm proposing to Melanie. She had a heart attack.
Stephanie couldn't hold the 2 hours, so she's like, honestly, thank God Christian told me 2 hours before, because I couldn't even hold those 2 hours in.
Yeah, thank God. That would have been bad.
Like, she wouldn't have been able to hold
she was
September.
Going crazy.
She wouldn't have. She was so happy. She was crying. She's excited because she thinks she's gonna be the maid of honor. I'm just kidding, she is. But yeah, it was crazy. Obviously, I've been posting pictures and like stuff about us and whatnot. But we were gonna get a video of it, but the lady had messed up and she only took like 5 seconds of like the ending of the video.
Don't even get me started on that.
But it's fine. The video for whatever reason didn't work out, but I asked the lady from the winery if she can pull up the security footage. I'm waiting for that to be sent over so I can just see how it happened, because really we don't care about a video or anything like that. Like, it's our memory how we have it. But we're really happy that Danielle was there and that he got a photographer to take the pictures. It was really nice because we were able to get a little photo shoot after. And so I was just excited to go home and like see my dad and my sister and FaceTime my mom, and I was just like so ecstatic, and I can't wait. And I'm gonna see my bridal shower. You guys are gonna see my bachelorette. You guys are gonna see our wedding. Obviously, when I go pick out a dress, you won't see what dress yet, but I'll take you along with me and whatnot. Like, we're gonna have so much to do and so much fun content to put out for you guys, which is really exciting. Because it's an exciting time, and we're not planning on getting married next year. We're planning for 2020, the beginning of 2020. I just love the year 2020, so I just think it's a pretty year.
It works out perfectly.
Yeah, so we have like a year and like 3 months to like do our stuff and plan and whatnot, and just you guys will follow along the whole way, which is crazy.
I can't wait.
And then like when we live together, we can show them our place that we got.
I can prank you all the time.
You're so bad at that. You know I'm like the best pranker.
Stay tuned for that, guys. Wink,
no,
wink.
no digas nada, because honestly you're like the worst pranker ever. Christian never scares me. But
I never scare her.
Never. I always scare you better.
Okay.
I scare your mom like all the time.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. Challenge accepted. So
if you guys
I'm excited. Wait, when we get a place and I can show them my kitchenware and my pretty kitchen. and like my Bed Bath & Beyond haul.
And I can show them badass TVs.
He's only
And
excited
all my
about
electronic stuff.
He's already saying, so next Black Friday I'm gonna shop for our TV, so it's ready for
That's all I care
for
about.
our place.
Is having a badass TV.
So I told him, you're in charge of like the TVs and the Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna be in charge of
And the Wi-Fi.
the decoration, the kitchen.
Surround sound.
I don't really care about that, so.
Bring you guys along. So make sure that you're subscribed.
Yeah, because you don't want to miss out on all this fun. You literally don't want to. Guys, that is our proposal story, our story before we got proposed, and our proposal story. And I hope you guys enjoyed it and seen the pictures and the videos of the ring and a video of him doing I don't know what.
If you guys liked all of it, throw us a thumbs up.
You know you like it. It's a cute ass proposal.
Wednesday.
New video up every Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the love of my life on here and our story. And we'll be back with more content for our whole wedding and all the crazy stuff that's gonna come after this ring. So, I'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Peace.